Hello and welcome to the channel. So today we got a Subi 2006 200,000 plus miles. At 190,000 they did a full build of the engine, 350 horsepower, original paint. It has seen better days, so we are going to go and do a resurrection. The resurrection, paint correction, or enhancement. Each one of them has a different category that I like to call them. The paint correction is about your swells and marking and whatnot. The enhancement is something that you do out there to enhance the surface without compromising the paint. And the resurrection is taking something that is real dull like this and trying to do as much as you can without damaging the surface. So I'm going to dismount this. I'm going to take you over there and I'm going to show you some of the faded areas and whatnot. And we're going to go outside, wash it, clay block, sweat remover, and we're going to end up putting the boosted. I'm going to try the new waterless that we have with the clay block to see. And we like to call it the clay block, but we have always called it the oxidation block. So I want to do a test in an area, share with you to see how efficient it is or not, depending on the condition of the surface. So yeah, to the Subi we go. Still got some nice wheels here that I did. Lots of work. I have so much work to do, but one at a time. It is, let's see here, it's about 50% humidity inside the garage, even with the AC. It's about 72 degrees here, so not so bad. It's outside, it's torching, very hot. So we're gonna do all the painted surfaces. We're gonna do the glass, the wheels, and then the car has some pinstriping that has been original from the beginning of the days. So we're gonna have to be very careful because we don't want to damage that. And then we're gonna measure the paint. I already did a preliminary with the customer. There's some areas that are quite thin than others, but I think that I can, bring her back to a nice gloss. So, okay, let's take a look close and personal. Okay, so here let's use the lights as a reference so we can clearly see. Very hard to see the lights, there's no shine. There's some imperfections on the surface. Customers is fine with that. He just want to enhance what we have. Some areas here you can see here how dull it is. So a little dusty there. We need to wash her. So yeah, let's see what we can do on the pinstripe that I was mentioning. I'm not gonna do much with that. Gonna polish the face of the wheels, the glass. Right here you can clearly see it's quite faded. Look at this, there's no shine at all. So we use this as a reference, see what we can do. So let me start measuring the paint. Look at right here also as well, original paint, so we have to be careful. Maybe black pad with the sweat remover, I'm thinking. Let's see how it responds. I like to try the microfiber pad, so let's see. Let's take a look. Okay, so the first measurement 3.2, 2.5, so that's a very 2.5, 2.6. So this area here we can clearly see we need to be very careful. And the roof 2.9, the same, very careful. Look at here, 3.1, 3.1, and I saw some 4 somewhere, 3.2. So for sure we're gonna have to be extra careful there. So out of the gate, black pad, black foam pad. So let's see. Okay, so we're gonna go with the clay block, oxidation block, with the foam gun via the garden hose. Wash mid, and the wheel cleaner deluxe. I won't bore you with all of that, so just a quick wash, oxidation block, and inside we go. Okay, so now that I have the combination, the microfiber coating pad and the sweat remover, and the beautiful thing about, one of the many good things about the sweat remover, it won't create any dust. So I will show you after, so you will see. So this is what I like to put, 3 dots in there. I'm going to spread them out, start in slow speed, and then just work my way. Speed at 3. Look at right here, you see that shadow there? I have not touched that, but this already, that quick pass, look at how beautiful it's coming. Still a little more, I have to go with the orange now, but immediately. So, and there's no dust anywhere, which is a beautiful thing. Okay, so we continue. So usually I get a brush, because if you can see the hairs, they're all flat, so it loses the ability to cut. And if you can see here, they're not so flat, so I had the machining angle, but I will clean this up and continue. But I'm going to show you a dark area here where you can clearly see the contamination. Okay, so let's go over right here. This is what we start with right here. There's absolutely no clarity from the lights. So as usual, we went with the Sweat Remover Pro X microfiber pad, which is all cake now from all the dead paint. I went with the black pad in the beginning. I didn't like the results, so I went back to the same pads that I use always. This combination is phenomenal. So let's follow the lights, and here you can see the other side, the transition coming already. And you can see the clarity right there. Look at the clarity between this side of the light and this side of the light. And as we move on, you can see a little hazy there. It's not fully done, but you can see here how it's coming along. And right here is the finished product, the semi-finished product, because we're going to put the booster behind it. But just to show you simple steps. Take your time, measure the paint, and there's the result. Look at that. My customer is going to be ecstatic right here. Beautiful clarity. Of course, there's some imperfections and whatnot. We know about that, but this is what he wants. He wanted to revive this original paint. And again, Sweat Remover Pro X pads. So okay, we continue. Okay, and that is done, and it came out beautiful. Couple spots here and there, but paint blemishes, nothing I can do. We're going to the roof. So the roof is in a little bad shape as well. So let's see what we can do without compromising the paint. And by that I mean trying to polish so much that you will end it on the primer. And now I will have to explain to my customer why I ended on the primer. So I don't want to do that. So the same recipe, microfiber pad, orange pad, sweat remover, and we go. Okay, and the roof done, and we moving along to the trunk. Let's see if we can get some clarity in here. Okay, and here's the trunk, the transition coming up. You can clearly see there's no definition, there's big haze right there. Look at the clarity, beautiful. And again, microfiber pad. I didn't even have to use the foam pad on that one. Quick pass, real quick pass on the tail spoiler because very thin. So no, it looks good. Okay, on the final stretch, this side to be done. Look at how simple. 2 machines, 1 extension cord, swerve remover, waterless, prep-all, another machine, and a few pads. It doesn't get any easier than that. So I'm going to start with the glass, make my way down, and everything else has been done and coated already. And since this thing don't generate any dust, I don't need to worry about none of that stuff. Okay, so we go. Okay, moving to the front end, same combination, 3-inch pad microfiber, and then follow up with the orange cutting pad with the swerve remover. So it's looking real good right there. So to the front we go. Okay, the wheels, let's see if we can do some type of enhancement here. And then with the swerve remover we're going to polish all that. I already did one pass. It's looking very nice. So let's see what can I do with those guys there. Okay, and the wheel somewhat done. Huge improvement. Can't even tell, so that's beautiful. Now I'm doing the side skirts. Everything you need for the side skirts right here. Pads. So I like to go with the last pad with the waterless, because sometimes you can transfer some of the microfiber markings, whether it's a good microfiber or not, and that's because the surface is very soft. So there you have it done, somewhat done. The best I can do with that compared to this here. So again, 2006, you gotta be careful how demanding you want to get with this, because you can clearly go into untouched territory and then a lot of explaining to do to the customer why you burn to the surface. This is all done. Glass is done. Look at this thing here. It just look. I haven't put the ceramic yet, so but it's looking good. Moving along. I did touch up this wheel as well. So this side is 99 point done. So moving along. Okay, engine bay all done, front end done. Touch up that down there. Aluminum polish, all of that chrome. Boosted everywhere. So it looks real nice now. So I have to do this side now. Under the hood. Everything and everything. Okay, the final stretch with the Subi, and I'm gonna top it up with the new Turbo Wax Paint Sealant Plus right here, the Plus ceramic infused. So this is gonna give it even a bigger shine of what we have already there. So yeah, I'm gonna do this with a black pad right here. Slow speed. Just meter back and forth, let it sit for about 10-15 minutes, and down we go, and the Subi is done. So excited. Check this new product out, real nice. Okay, so the paint sealant we go. We already have the boosted. Just gonna put more stuff on top. Okay, and there she is, the 2006 Subaru WRX, all done. With the clay block, Sweat Remover Pro X, boosted, and a splash of the paint sealant extreme. All the painted surfaces, glass, faces of the wheel, all polished. T2 and wheel cleaner deluxe in the wheels, and she looks stunning. Customer is gonna be very happy. Engine bay I did as well. Interior was not needed, so there she is. Okay, and there's the Subi right here, all done. Don't forget we have a discount code down below. Check us online, turbowax.com. We're moving on to the next one. Until then.